Why, hello there, fellow bosun. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to Shadow Gambit, The Cursed Crew, Episode 3, Captain's Riddle. And we're back on the boat.
Whew, that was something else.
You have made it through in one piece. Good. I'm never quite sure with a new crew member.
Uh-huh.
So now at this point, a lot of the old dead crew are on the boat. We have we have Quentin here. We've got Pincus. Is that, that's Teresa. Who is this one? And as we acquire soul energy and black pearls, we can start reviving them. This is, the Canoness, the cook, you know, so on and so forth. And we'll have options to be able to revive them later on. So at the moment, have a chat with your cursed pirate ship.
Leaves are itching.
So I'm going to see if Suleidy has a chat option. It might be just the same banter. So the main story is with only Afia, and the banter is not currently an option.
Straight to the point.
But it's worth, at the end of every quest, to make sure that you do all the side stuff too. Otherwise, you'll just miss it.
Brought my crew back. Well done, both of you. I have ordered my skeletons to take them to their quarters. We must revive them soon, but we need more soul energy to start.
Some potent source would be nice, eh? Some cursed trinket or the like.
Aye. Perhaps we will find such a thing at New Krucbury.
I'll set a course at once.
Not yet, Navigator. There's something else I want you to look into. 5 of Marley's crew assemble. Ignatius spoke those words to me, quoting from the captain's riddle. They have stirred something in me. You must speak to Estelle.
Who? The monkey?
Aye, she knows my insides better than me. Perhaps she'll know what to do.
I'll be there soon. Estelle, I presume? Sorry, I don't speak monkey. All right, then. 5 of Marley's crew assemble. Anything you can show me? I'll throw in a banana. Hey, wait for me! Well, well. I believe we have arrived. Can you hear me, Marley?
Aye, but I can barely sense you.
I'll be your eyes and ears. A chained door. 3 bolts on top, and no locks to pick. 5 of Marley's crew assemble. Estelle? Can you bring Suleidy down here? I'll make it 2 bananas.
Oi, Navigator. I was just fixing up a skelly when Estelle comes and drags me here.
Apologies. You might be the key to this door.
I'm listening.
5 of Marley's crew assemble. I'd say that makes you part of the riddle.
Here's the problem, right? I don't have a clue what to do.
Try something.
Standing around, catching light. Huh? That's the old contract table. Each of us stabbed our dagger in it when we signed on.
You wouldn't have that dagger with you.
Sure, why?
Let's reenact your signing.
Ha, I have just the thing.
Suleidy.
Aye. Here to travel the cursed seas, discover strange new ailments, and unearth the secrets of the soul. I'd say I did that right.
Aye. It's clear then. 5 chains for 5 crew.
You've smelled blood. Got a knack for solving puzzles, eh?
There's more to discover here. We'll see what answers New Krucbury holds.
Dennis Keith, thank you for the resub, by the way. Welcome. Hope you're enjoying the stream.
Navigator, we can now set sail to New Krucbury. Chart a course when you're ready.
So, between each main mission, you will be able to make progress on a crew tale. A crew tale is like a crew member-based side quest, and there are multiple stages or steps to each crew tale. So if you want to be completionist, I highly advise that you remember to do it. So the only crew that we have right now would be Suleidy. So let's do Suleidy's crew quest. So in order to start this, I just have to select Suleidy and talk to Marley.
You called, Marley? How can I help?
Ship Doctor, while you were gone, some of our skeleton crew have fallen ill.
Ah, fragile little buggers, aren't they?
They do not have black pearls like you. The souls in there are doing their best.
Yeah, I know. All right, I'll make my rounds. Shouldn't take long.
Take your time. Perhaps one of them has caught a strange new sickness for you to discover.
I wish. Most of it's probably just soul scurvy. See you around, Marley.
All right. So we are just going to be examining some skeletons.
Working on it.
Here's the first one.
Surgeon!
Hi. So what ails you today, matey?
Spine!
Your spine's all wibbly wobbly. Let me see your arm.
No!
Well, I could take that arm clean off. Yep, you have soul scurvy, my friend. You're barely keeping them bones together. Here, have some fruit. One bite every hour, and you'll be up in soul energy in no time.
Thanks.
Please.
Oh, this is fascinating.
Plant Doctor.
At your service. Now, what's the problem?
Think. Hard.
Let me hold on to your skull for a second.
Oh.
Ah, your souls are numbed. You've got the creeping hollow, matey. I'll tell the Marley to switch up your routine. Add some change into your day.
Aye.
This plan's growing on me.
And here's the last one.
Hello there, matey. What's the problem here?
Doctor.
Something troubling you? Teeth chattering? Bones dusty? Translucent boils?
All good.
Funny that. Well, see you around then.
Aye. Shiver me timbers.
What?
Shiver me timbers.
Huh. That's a fancy phrase for a skelly to say.
Shiver me timbers.
Let me feel your skull for a second.
No. Shiver me timbers.
You know, you need to go to the sick bay.
Don't. Shiver me timbers.
Well, if you won't go by yourself, I'll have to do it for you. Ha, I have just the thing.
Oops. I meant, well, no, I think it worked. Wander dusted him towards the sick bay.
Well,
Did you find anything, Ship Doctor?
nothing. From what I can tell, that little cluster of souls in there is perfectly healthy. All fine. You can go now.
Aye. Shiver me timbers.
Are you sure this is a good idea?
Can't do nothing if I can't find nothing. You might want to keep an eye on it, though. Now, if you don't mind, I have a few new ideas for plants I'd like to try out.
So that's what a step of a crew tale will look like. And as you can see in the top right, you can't complete another step during this visit. Basically, go do a main mission. So let's do it. Oh, back to the map. So this will also explain some other things. Every crewmate can unlock one upgrade. Upgrade requires vigor, which is earned by completing missions, which is the green bar at the top. There. And then down here, each crewmate has their own optional crew tale on the Marley. In these tales, you will learn more about their personality, role in the Marley, and relation with other crewmates. You can complete one step of any available crew tale between each mission. All right, let's get to it.
Where to, navigator? New Krucbury, a small trade post in the middle of the timeless shores. What was once a haven for ships and traders of all flags has been reshaped by the Inquisition. The inhabitants have either been intimidated into submission or relocated to make room for Ignatius' plans. The port has been expanded, and warehouses are being constructed to process the constant influx of wares. Cursed items from across the shores are here to be examined by Ignatius' lackeys in the hopes of finding the answers to the captain's riddle.
So, it's a nighttime, 3 vigor boost, 2 crew, and it requires a FIA. Let's do it.
I report. New Krucbury lies on the horizon.
As expected, the trade post is now overrun with zealots. Someone here was entrusted with the captain's riddle. We must discover who.
Easy. We sneak in by night. Listen in on the nightly chatter.
Ah, but we can do more than that. We can listen to the past itself. Do you see them? Memory fragments, echoes of the past. Touch one, and you get a glimpse into recent events.
Ah, we spy on the past to find our target in the present.
You are starting to catch on, navigator. The island is small, so you should have no trouble finding your prey. Stick to the shadows, browse through those memory fragments, and should you happen upon another source of soul energy, that will be useful as well. Let's choose our landing, navigator.
All right.
Still not much of a choice, eh?
I'll hear no complaints.
Eventually, you guys will be able to choose my landings, but right now it's just the shady beach. 'Tis the only option. R.
Smart choice.
So,
Navigator, your brain getting to grips with the Marley's powers?
Aye. Though there's still plenty of strangeness to digest.
Just do what feels natural. Don't worry if you forget details or repeat conversations. What matters is that you don't end up dead and burned, okay?
Straight to the point.
so I was going to say, it's also important to note that civilians do not care at all about you. They won't turn you in. They won't alert the guards. They don't give 2 poos about you running around murdering zealots. They just don't care. So there's no need to avoid them. As you can see, I can hang out between them.
It'll grow real fast.
And yeah, no problem.
You know, the red.
Oh, this is fascinating.
Modify this pathetic town as you see fit. It needs to house the incoming relics.
Of course, my lady. What is to be done with them?
The Iudex and you will inspect each of them until we find the right ones.
It may take considerable time.
The Iudex can see things you cannot. Make use of this, and you might remain on schedule.
As you say, my lady Inquisitor.
All right.
This is really something. It's like I'm there.
Uh-huh. Sight, sound, sensation. A perfect peek into the past. Oh,
At
I
your
like
service.
that.
Now is also a really good moment to tell you
Now we're getting some.
that even if you're in a bush, if you bump a guard, they get pissed. So don't bump guards when in bushes.
I like these arms.
Need something, matey.
My soul is razor sharp.
Working on it. Next patient.
Much obliged.
6 pound. Up we go.
There is mild corruption here.
I have already requested the rite of purification.
Good. Reports of your diligence have not been exaggerated.
I live to serve the maiden, though I do find this task rather peculiar.
The Grand Council has sanctioned our pursuits. Your piety will not be besmirched.
That is good to hear, my lady.
Watch me go. As many as you like.
All right. Definitely want to take out this Commistratus, as long as nobody's looking.
Quite the collection Ignatia has here.
So here's a case where they are looking. I wasn't careful enough. So what I should have done is hit K over his head and spotted that there's a acolyte that's staring directly at him, which is actually relatively easy to solve. I just have to tell him to go buzz off.
Collection Ignatia has here.
Hey, that's a piece of dreadvine over there.
These come from the nearby islands. Dreadvine's Cove, Angler's Grave. There's more.
Oops. There was actually two of them.
Slap. Try again.
Alright, let's hit K over his head and actually do this correctly.
Let me at him. Quite the
He wasn't there
collection
before, it was the one
Ignatia has
hauling firewood or whatever that
That's
is.
a piece of dreadvine over there.
These come from the nearby islands. Dreadvine's Cove, Angler's Grave. There's more. Coral from Calamity Reef. Slabs from the Iron Bay.
I'd wager the Riddle has Ignatia thoroughly stumped.
Incoming.
Opportunity call.
Nice little strong.
I like it already. Heave ho.
Anymore?
There's also sometimes caves and doors and things that will connect you to separate parts of the island. So here's an instance. I can enter this cave and sort of be in cave limbo, where I'm not anywhere, really. I'm just like between caves. And I can pop out on the other side if I wish,
No
or
second
go back
thoughts.
in and go to my original location.
Oh, I'll have to note that down. Suleidy at the ready. I do like this.
What's yours? Consider it done.
That's not the direction I wanted him to go, but that's okay.
Let me return to my post.
So this is a case where, you know, I can say accidents happen.
Accident.
I killed that
I have
guard.
my duties. Made the maiden forget
What they think
this
it's an accident, so it's not reported as a corpse.
Oh my. Careful when handling the fauna from Calamity Reef. Who knows what ruinous energies still linger in them?
Oh, the maiden. What happened here?
So they'll come around and check it out, but
Standing around.
I'm not going to be blamed for the body. It wasn't stabbed, it was just crushed by
What right
crates.
is appropriate here?
Alright, I think the next one I want to try to kill is this one that's patrolling.
Never look back.
I can help if you let me.
Time is on our side.
Yeah, I wasn't careful with the goods, exactly. Probably the easiest way to do this is to,
This plan's for souls from
have
the
I ever
dead.
played Shadow Gambit before? I have, yes.
Walking is good for you.
Let's see what's out there.
Flame gut.
Now we're
Goodbye.
getting somewhere. Let's get you
This is
some
another
rest.
opportunity to show you torches. So some torches can be turned off, like this one.
Well, well.
And if anyone notices the torch off, there will trigger people to come check it out.
Oh, I see.
So I can like run around and turn off a whole bunch of torches, and you know, it also makes it easier to hide because the torches illuminate the areas and the view cones. I would say the next person I'm going to go for is this dude here on the dock. And probably the easiest way to do that is to put a bush here to block the line of sight so that I can run to the end of the dock and not be spotted. And he's dead.
I gotcha.
Farewell. Enjoy the water.
What do we have here?
Crouch. There we go. Next dude will be this Commissarius as soon as this Magistratus turns around.
My soul is razor sharp.
And this Magistratus is kind of pissed because the acolytes are disappearing.
Grant me a second. I like these odds.
So I just froze time on the Magistratus
Heavy.
so that his patrol pattern was a little bit easier to deal with. And
Straight to the point.
I guess I'll do YouTube. And I'll do the Custodies as well while I'm here, because it's holding a tear open that gets me back to the boat.
Can't find the Riddle one.
Find the nearby fragment. May tell us more.
Let's get moving, eh?
Even though I'm not going to be blamed for this dude that I knocked out,
Remedies for the dead.
I'll go ahead and bring him to the bush.
Let's capture this moment in time.
What ails
in case
your
our
soul
plan
today?
fails.
Will you take it off my hands?
The Inquisitor chose you to guard the Riddle, brother.
Even I can sense the corruption in the thing. Take it off me, at least for a while.
I agree. It is potent. Very well. Give it to me.
My thanks. The acolytes can watch over you while you meditate at the lighthouse. Should you feel any abnormalities, they will be there to assist.
So the Iudexes are sort of like sharpshooters. They typically are in very high up locations, and they have very large view cones. I forget where the Iudex is on this map. Oh, she's at the top of the lighthouse. So yeah, as you can see, her view cone here is like ridiculously far. They're very hard to avoid, especially during the day. But, alright, let's make our way over there. And I think I'm going to go the way of this beach.
Oh, I like that.
How many hours do I have? I've completed Act 1 on my own, which is like 8-ish hours or so. I tried to do some homework before streaming games, so this dude is a civilian, so he's not going to spot me.
6 grams of death root, 2 drops of moonshine.
Where do I get those seeds?
So the next target is going to be this guard. Oh, also, this is a developer. There are certain guards in the map. So this is Catalina. There are certain guards in the map that have special names, and it's an Easter egg. They are developers, and there's like a goal to kill them all.
Real fast.
My soul is razor sharp.
From the ground.
All right, so I have to decide how I want to play in this. So this acolyte here is at the desk and just looks oceanward. And then this guard patrols up and down the docks, and then is probably being overwatched by this acolyte here. Has pretty close watch on him. So right in this spot, no one actually sees this guard. Just outside of the view cone of the acolyte that's up there.
Heave ho! Always move forward. I'll snap my fingers.
I'm going to jump to this blind spot. And then this last acolyte here, I can't really kill because it's within the view cone of this acolyte. So if I want to take this guard out, I'm going to have to take out the lantern dude. So I'm going to cover seed my way over and maybe save too.
Nice capture, Molly.
Now there's a little build a shadow here. And as long as I'm quick, I won't get spotted.
All right, easy fix. You want to hide, yeah? It'll only hurt a bit.
Yep, just watch it. Plant, curse, demon, murder a guard. Like it's nothing. Okay. He's dead. So the one on the beaches, or one on the dock is dead too.
Oh, I'll have to note that down.
Let's get you somewhere else. From here to there. Now we're getting somewhere.
All right, we are clearing it out. Next up, generally, and this isn't always the case, but generally it's easier to go from high to low rather than low to high, because the guards down here don't have good vision above them, but the guards up top obviously have much better vision down below, so it's way easier to clear top to bottom than bottom to top because of view cones. So in this case, these two guards here see one another, but nobody else sees them. And they're kind of staring at one another, which is dumb, because they're not going to see me approach, really, at all. As long as I stay outside of the view cones. As you can see, I can like basically walk up to them and just go, "Hey, you're dead, and you're dead. Bye bye." Hey, maybe bushes growing out of nowhere is normal in this universe. I mean, who knows? I would be suspicious about it, but maybe these guys aren't. So in this case, the one with the alarm bell, you definitely don't want to alert because they will signal everyone. I can also crush the one with the alarm bell, but the one with the alarm bell is watching the one up here. So probably the way to do this is to wander dust the alarm bell dude to kill the one up top, and then we can like crush the alarm bell dude. It's not necessary to crush the alarm bell dude. It's just like more fun. So I'm gonna set up for that now. So because I'm like hard to see up here, let's just have Afia ready to jump this guard.
I like these odds.
And 3, 2, 1. Oh, you know what I just realized? Never mind. This guard right here is also staring at the dude up top. So if I wanted to kill this dude up top, I would need to freeze time as well.
What's in it for me? Let's send them on their way.
That and the blink ability, as you can see, the blue circle, the blink ability, covers the guards down there. So if I want to kill this guard up here, I can't use blink, because if I use blink, it will be too loud. So I don't know if this is going to be possible, but I'm going to try it. So here we go.
Need something, matey.
Wander. And pause time.
Why don't I walk this way?
See you around, friend.
Yep, there was enough time. Sweet.
Ugh, leaves are itching. Like leaves in the wind.
Why don't I walk this way?
Let's get moving.
Incoming.
All right, I guess I'll save that. I just wanted to like use the environment to crush this guy because it's funny. Oopsie daisy.
To my right of patrol.
He wants smush.
What do we have here? I'm honing in.
There must be a What happened? What right is appropriate?
Hold it right there.
What ails your soul today? I have just the thing.
And everyone's dead.
Kill the body.
Opportunity.
Ruthless efficiency.
Hey. Oh, no problem.
Clean up the bodies so nobody discovers them, which is funny because you know. Oh, also this is worth noting. Do not throw bodies down upon your teammates. I'm going to do it on purpose just to demonstrate, but it does stun you. So here, as you can see, Suleidy is knocked unconscious briefly because I threw a corpse on her head.
At your service.
So yeah, you can probably avoid doing that if you can help it, right?
2 drops of moonshine. A bush for hiding.
It's kind of funny. And that also works against guards, although there's more consequences for it because they do not like being knocked out like that. All right, so here we go. Another crystal.
I must depart for Gran Alcazar. You will carry on here with the Magistratus.
As you command, my lady.
Keep your gaze on him. The thing he carries seeps with corruption.
I have noticed.
If he yields to corruption, he is yours to judge. What he carries must remain intact until we have found our answers.
So the Magistratus, or Magistratus rather, was the one I killed already.
How long has it been?
Over here. And he did not have the clue on him, meaning that the Iudex has the clue.
My soul is
or implies. Might as well kill this Custodes up here. Not that I need a rift, but I don't know. They're fun to kill. Oh, and this is a... Oops, I misclicked. This is a good instance of, like, I just walked straight up to the Iudex, and it didn't respond. Didn't react.
May them protect.
Remedies for the dead.
It's all in the flow is clear.
Let's see what's
Watch
out.
the beach.
Now we're getting somewhere.
All right. What do we got here? We got 4, but 1 just walked away. So we have the... Oh, we have another dev
6
named...
grams of death root, 2 drops of moonshine. I do like this so far.
So probably one thing I could do is send this Acolyte packing with Wonderdust and then kill these two once the fourth wanders away. That's my plan.
A memory imprint.
Yeah, never I like these. Oh,
Like this. Wander.
at your service.
Pause time so that Suleidy can close the distance.
Looks like New Krucbury's growing unnaturally.
Somehow I don't think it'll suit the town. Let's get moving, eh?
And now they're dead.
Ugh, leaves are itching.
Let's see what's out this way.
Oh, I can grow lots of things.
Consider it done. And there's no distance.
And I'm in the blind spot of the commissaries over here,
Enjoy.
so I can clean up the other two guards. No problem.
Lady at the ready.
Leave none intact.
What do we have here? My buddy Saves.
He doesn't know he's dead,
Need something.
but he's about to be dead.
What's in it for me?
The pause time. So, as I demonstrated, the elite guards, these guys, can't be wandered, and then if you try to pause time on them, it's a quicker cooldown. There are some enemies that you simply can't use those abilities on,
Let's get you somewhere else.
like the whatever, the ones that burn you. Procrastinars? I forget their name. I never took Latin. It shows. All right, so
You
here's
must
another
never
spike.
Speak the riddle out loud, not even when you are alone.
Is there any particular reason for this secrecy?
None that may concern you, Magistratus.
Very well. And what should be done with the original text?
Keep it secure. Do not fashion any copies.
I shall keep it on my person at all times.
Did you hear? The Magistratus was entrusted with the riddle text.
He then passed it on to the Iudex, who waits at the lighthouse.
Okay, lighthouse time.
Time is moving fast.
Glad you have our backs. Now we're getting somewhere.
Oh, I see.
So here's a view cone of the Iudex,
Plans growing on me.
so we can sneak into the dashed lines.
There's the lighthouse. My
Stay in the
sword is razor
shadows.
sharp.
Avoid the Iudex's heightened gaze.
I like these owls.
Standing around, catching light.
Is that?
Oh, I like that.
But my duty takes precedence. My potion
Suleidy
won't
can
be
swim.
left empty.
So if I wanted to, I could have her swim around the lighthouse
Coming right
to the
up.
blind spot in the lighthouse over here, where the guards can't see, and have her resurface here.
Can we keep that one for later?
Oh, I think they heard her resurface though,
What? You crazy?
but they can't see her in the water,
Free. No second thoughts, eh?
which
What ails your soul?
sucks for the guards because now I'm. You know what? Let's go kill the
footprints here.
Iudex. Somehow those guards didn't notice me.
Go unanswered.
Bye bye, Iudex.
Foreign traps.
I like how these guards are like, what's going on?
Well, look at that.
I like how one came in and like didn't even bother coming upstairs.
And it's bursting with soul energy. So, are these Mordecai's words?
I can feel it. Listen.
5 of Marley's crew assemble. Relics lost on timeless shores. One of bark and cursed bramble. One of black and ashen ores. One of bone and fingers cold. One of futures yet untold. Bring to light the captain's gambit behind Marley's secret doors.
To hear the captain's voice again. It's been too long. Well done. Bring the riddle slab with you. I'll extract the soul energy once you're on board.
6 grams of death root, 2 drops of moonshine.
I was wondering if I had a line of sight down to them. I don't.
Ugh, leaves are itching.
I'd stay clear of them if I
Huh, they didn't hear that splash.
Oh, I like that. Let's cover this up.
Even the weeds conspire against us.
Let me just take notes on that one.
Ah,
Let's get moving, eh? Unshackle. Yeah, let me at 'em. One less to work.
And bye-bye. They're dead too. Alright, there's no guards between me and the rift, so I'm just gonna sprint straight there.
Heads or tails of that riddle?
Sounds like gibberish to me. Guess we'll have the Marley figure that one out. On the bright side, this slab is packed tight with soul energy.
Any suggestions as to who we should revive next?
Oh, you'll do fine, Navigator. You were smart enough to pick me first.
All right, through the below we go.
I'm gonna have you guys pick, actually. But I will explain the choices first so that you make more of an informed decision. But ultimately, it doesn't really matter to me who you pick. If you pick someone poor, we'll just count that as part of the challenge. Thank you for tuning in to Shadow Gambit, The Cursed Crew, which originally streamed live on Twitch August 22nd. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you'd like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you would like to join my online gaming community, Rhadamant.com has a link to Discord, as does the description in this video. Thank you so very much for watching, and a special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow pirates,